But welcome everybody. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button.
I remember in middle school when you felt self-conscious if you were the last one to go through puberty. That really went topsy-turvy, didn't it?
Sometimes the house barrage, it's too much explaining yourself and it's too apologetic.
Be sure to hit the notifications bell.
I actually do believe Israel won't just bomb countless civilians.
Be sure to tweet this out. Be sure to put this up on your Facebook.
You have to be kind to people. Being kind is the guys in this mess in the first place.
Put this up on your Reddit.
Chile is a country.
Be sure to cut and paste a link to this to go into your favorite Facebook chat group.
It's good to see so many normal people in here.
Now, spanking isn't just my deep, dark personal secret. It's America's deep, dark secret.
I've never seen it explained so simply anywhere.
Put this on WhatsApp. Put this on Telegram. Put this on your favorite messenger app.
Hello and welcome to the Untitled Anarchist Seagull channel. I'm your host, an Untitled Anarchist Seagull called Elise. And I don't know if you've already seen it, chat, but Jake Lang and his group of fast schmucks decided that they were going to have a big rally to try to boost the flagging morale of the death squads in Minneapolis, and that did not go very well for them. They kind of got their asses handed to them in the way out of the hotel. When I say they, I mean him, and it sounds like I've heard varying estimates of the size of this gigantic fascist rally. One was 5 and the other was 12. So anywhere in between there, I guess. But yeah, so thousands of people showed up to tell him to fuck off and to spray him with water. And Jake Lang, for a guy who likes to parade around in a fake ass fucking tack vest and everything, I mean, for a prepper, well, I guess he isn't necessarily a prepper, but he did not actually occur to him to wear a hat and gloves maybe in January in Minnesota. And he was out there for several hours with his between 4 and 11 feral hogs. And people were offering him water, not necessarily to the mouth. Yeah, I mean, so that happened. I have a feeling ISIS morale would probably be better if Jake hadn't decided to do that. Because, I mean, there's really nothing that helps your morale when you're in a city where literally everybody, even the nicest people on the planet, tell you to fuck yourself on sight. Is that there's a big rally announced to support you, and 5 people show up, or maybe 12. And everybody else was there just to tell them to fuck themselves. So, I mean, yeah, going great for them. I love that. That is a great look for Jake Lang. And, I mean, of course, it was about fraud. And now, I mean, these guys who totally are not nonsense, are totally not sex pests. What they mean by fraud, just to remind everybody, is when white nationalists with camera equipment show up to daycares and demand access to other people's children. If those daycares do not immediately offer access to other people's children on demand, that's fraud. Because these people think that the purpose of a daycare is to supply little kids to Nazis for filming. Because there's nothing untoward about that. But yeah, I mean, so that went very well for him, and I wish him a very happy hypothermia. A little bit of freezer burn. So, in keeping with that theme, Joe Rogan recently decided that I mean, he said that ICE were reminding him of the Gestapo. It wasn't clear to me, I haven't actually seen the clip, whether he meant that as a bad thing. But in any case, I decided there's a new jabroni in town. I mean, he isn't really new, but he's new to this town. He's new to the Seagull JabroniCon stream. Steven Crowder has decided to explain why Joe Rogan got this wrong. And I thought we might have a look at that. Apart from everything else, I mean, it's fash on fash crime, and I'm there for it.
You don't want militarized people in the streets just roaming around.
Like, and I just have to wonder, like, what the fuck did you think you were working on all this time, Joe Rogan? You don't want militarized, like, shitheads running around on the streets harassing people? Then why exactly have you been the guy, the, like, official sort of media promoter of people who are trying to promote the idea that we should have militarized shitheads roaming the streets fucking with people? Like, maybe that suggests that you fucked up.
Snatching people up, many of which turn out to actually be U.S. citizens. They just don't have their papers on them.
Well,
Are we really going to be the Gestapo? Where's your papers? Is that what we've come to?
Yes.
So it's
yeah, I mean, and opposite use of the word "we," incidentally, because, like, Joe owns a piece of this. He is a fucking founding shareholder in this. This project is very much a thing that he owns. He's been with it.
It's more complicated than I think people want to admit.
No, it really isn't that complicated. That shouldn't happen. And ICE shouldn't exist. And we shouldn't have deportation cops at all. We shouldn't have fucking immigration restrictions. Fuck them.
You know, people want to look at this as a black and white issue. You know, if
I mean, it is just not the way that these assholes think.
Passionate person, or if you're a pragmatic person, and I don't think that's true. I think it's both.
Actually, that's exactly what it is. The only part where I diverge with Joe Rogan's versus
okay, great segue. Now, this is, for people who don't know, this is the world's most untalented man. He is apparently, sees what, like, fascists think is a comedian. By which they mean just somebody who, like, says slurs on a stage. And he used to go around, you know, before Charlie Kirk went around campuses to try to farm unwitting college freshmen for content, he was going around campuses doing that with the whole change my mind bullshit. And he is a very divorced man. He's very angry that it turns out that women can divorce him without asking his permission. And now he's about to tell us he's going to have some more deep thoughts. We've never actually looked at him on here. I mean, his other big thing that you might know him for is that the Daily Wire offered him a $50 million contract for his great talent of, like, not being any good at anything. And he turned it down because there was language in the contract that said that they would have to comply with TOS on the platforms they uploaded videos to. Because he felt that was him being censored.
I don't think that's true. I think that is exactly true. I'll tell you something else that's scary. Is
go ahead.
The Constitution, not only the written Constitution, the Constitution of people in this country.
Okay.
Right now. It just is definitely easier to be a leftist, to be a liberal in the 21st century.
I mean, and let's just remember, this is something he made right now. Remember, after the election, and the New York Times and a lot of the dominant media immediately came out and said, look, there's no resistance going on because everybody likes Trump because he won the popular vote. And, there's no resistance because we're not reporting on it. And we would totally report on it if there was resistance. And there was resistance and they weren't reporting on it. And the whole thing was that supposedly the climate had totally changed and everybody was just cool with this shit. And here we have Steven Crowder, like, his guy is in charge of basically everything at the federal level and is sending goon squads out to just beat the shit out of people and occasionally shoot them and all that. And he's talking about how hard it is to be a reactionary. Like, just if you're just keeping score.
Because no one really faults you if you say, well, I really feel for this person. I feel bad and I care about people.
No, it's hard to be a reactionary in the 21st century because people care about people. I mean, that is what he just said. And I have to say, I mean, there's truth to it. I don't think he's wrong, actually. I find it very strange to be saying that in a Steven Crowder video, that I don't think he's wrong. But yeah, he's put his finger on it. People actually caring about each other is anathema to everything this asshole is about.
If that comes with no prerequisites, with no boundaries, well, you sound like a nice person. But we see what the results are. It ends up...
No, what are the results?
Hurting far more people.
Well, like what? Which people? Which people is it ended up hurting?
You could say that about anybody.
Yeah.
And the left doesn't care.
Yeah.
You can say what about everybody? I mean, and yes, I agree. I mean, just fucking Crowder can say anything about anyone and the left doesn't give a shit. Most people, in fact, don't give a shit about Crowder.
Yeah, I know that, I know he's a pedophile, but I just can't help but feel bad. He's
strong. Motherfucker, wait, who are you even talking about right now? Are you talking, I mean, you mean your guy? Which guy? Who? Like...
Right.
He's attracted to minor persons. He can't help it. I feel so bad for him.
Right, exactly. Maybe he...
Like, who are you talking about, though? I am amazed. This is a recent video. This, like, I am absolutely just amazed that they would even use this. And that...
Some tough breaks. Yeah, we don't care. At a certain point, you have to cut out the cancer.
Yeah.
So, when are you going to do that?
And unfortunately, there's been a sickness festering in the United States. And by the way, most Americans recognized it.
Really? They did? Then why is it so hard to be a reactionary?
On an intellectual level, we have to do something. That's why most Americans supported not only a wall, supported.
I mean, most people never supported a wall.
Not only dealing with illegal immigration, but even supported deportations.
I mean, that also not true. I mean, if you look at the fucking... has just reset itself, and the only way that I can actually get it working again on... I mean, this is something that fucking... I wish OBS would patch. I have to stop OBS and restart, so please stay here and keep an eye out for on my channel and keep an eye out for notifications. I will be back in just a second. I have to reboot fucking OBS so that I'm not a freeze frame for the rest of this. At least it started relatively early. So just 1 second, I will be right back. I'm sorry about this.